now. All righty, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. This is 413 Sports Talk, and I'm your host, Raheem Escalay. The young man who's here today has an absolute cannon for an arm, showcasing his talent and consistent ability to make plays downfield, not only with his hands but with his feet as well. And he often moves the sticks. When the play breaks down, it's time to improvise. Don't worry. He'll just outrun you, and he'll make plays that way, like I had said. From Worcester, Massachusetts, via Central Catholic High School, please welcome my boy, Ayden Pereira. Welcome to the show, Ayden. How you doing?
How are you doing? Thanks for having me.
Yo, man, I'm so happy you're here today.
Yeah.
I love the way you play quarterback. You do all the little things extremely well, and then some. When did you know that you fell in love with football?
I don't know, probably right from the beginning when I started playing in third grade. I don't know, it was just like it was a different feel to any other sport I've ever played. I don't think I realized maybe that I wanted to do it, or I could really do it in college until maybe 8th grade. Just been grinding, man.
Yeah, man, and it seemed, man, all the film that I found on you, man, it's just it's not just the highlights. It's the highlights match the game tape, if you know what I'm trying to say. Like
Got you.
It's amazing, and that definitely shows. I love how athletic you are and cool under pressure with extreme command of your offense. I have to know, have you always been quarterback?
Since like the end of my 4th grade year, but I started as a tight end in 3rd grade and played running back most in 4th grade, and then ended up getting that spot towards the end of the year. But ever since that, yeah, that happened.
Awesome. You've been practicing, throwing the football, throw the tire, swing, or whatever it is we do.
Yeah, all that.
Where did you develop your skills as a quarterback? What have you done to maintain the success you've had on the football field?
Right now, I'm training with my guy Mike at M2 QB Academy.
Okay.
He's hands down the best in the area. He's the best.
Shouts to Mike, yes.
Yeah, he knows his stuff and he cares. Is the biggest thing. It's something he genuinely cares about, and yeah, he's the man. He's helped me a lot. I've seen a lot of growth with him, and got ready. Started training with him maybe about a year ago. Like the pandemic, like people were starting to get back outside again. That's when I probably started with him, and helped get me right from my junior year, and he's helping me right now for camps this summer and beyond. And yeah.
Most definitely. Playing at the high level that you play at and came in and came out must be strenuous on the mind and body. What do you do to ensure your rest and recovery phase is successful?
I mean, at my school with Central, we, usually once a week or a couple times a week after practice, we'll have stretches after. We have the day after games, you always have team stretches and film. But by myself, I try to get, I usually get 8 to 9 hours of sleep.
Always.
Which is important. Sleep's the biggest thing. It's something I've learned along the way. It's huge. But I don't know, ice baths. I'll take ice baths after games. Yeah. That's one of the bigger things, making sure your body's right, because you need that. And foam rolling, all that stuff, stretching, it's just important. So I'll do it, during season, like 4 times a week, after every game, just keeping my body right.
Definitely, and that's all you can do as a quarterback. As far as the game plan is concerned, 'cause I know sometimes it differs from school to schools. Do your head coach and offensive coordinator meet with you individually, or is it more of like a blanket approach, as I was saying, I've seen with other high school quarterbacks?
No, I'll meet with them individually too. This year was kind of a weird year with COVID, so
Yeah.
it was tough doing those type of things, and but the specific thing or something maybe different from week to week that we don't usually see, then we always meet and we'll talk about it and discuss it, and but yeah, that.
Most definitely supportive coaches, man. That is key. Key
Yes.
to your success as a young quarterback. Um, so can you describe for us a time where your team faced adversity or a long climb up a very steep mountain and what you did to get your guys focused and get ready again, get ready for victory?
Yeah, this year we had one game that was actually kind of close game against Andover High. What it was like maybe it was close. It was 7-0 going like late in the fourth. We were up, but I don't know. Our defense got to stop, and I knew we needed to put it away with like 4 minutes left. I don't know, just try and pump up the guys, do everything we can, and
Yep.
lean on each other, and just knew that it was a rough game for us offensively, but it wouldn't have all mattered if we put this one drive together. So just kind of trying to keep everyone focused, and I mean, big picture, I feel like we're kind of still climbing that mountain. We haven't had a state championship like we hoped my sophomore year. We didn't get it with we lost in the semifinals, and this year with COVID there was no state final, so hopefully we'll be able to get over that hump this year. So just everyone's working hard and everyone's doing everything necessary to try and put ourselves in that position.
Most definitely. If you were building the ideal quarterback, Ayden, which traits would he have? And do you embody those traits as well?
Yeah, I try to take the best thing. I try and from the NFL, like QBs and the greats, the great ones, try and take the best things from each person, try and add it to my game. You have Brady, who's the best at pre-snap, so you try and model around that, and then you got some of the more athletic guys like Deshaun Watson, Lamar Jackson, try and take some things that they do from their game and add to mine. Aaron Rodgers is quick release, throwing the run, like that stuff. It's just trying to find a mix of all of it, I guess, because they all do things a little differently, and try and find stuff I can add to my game and keep working on and all that.
Oh, well, step two, keep adding stuff to your game, man. It's like, watch and try to see what do you do wrong. Awesome. What has been the most impactful advice you've received along your football journey so far?
Probably staying patient. The recruiting process specifically is it's a pain in the neck, especially if you throw COVID in it. And I mean, it's the best advice I've got is just staying patient, and everything's gonna fall where it's supposed to fall. Like land where I'm supposed to land, and just trusting that and staying patient with everything. Hopefully, I'll have a big summer, and we'll go from there.
All right, most definitely. During the pandemic, everything sports came to a screeching halt. Mm-hmm. It was tough for fans. Practices got canceled, meetings with special trainers, games, hosts. There was no MLB season last year.
Right.
During this time, what did you do to ensure that there'd be no drop off in your game?
Yeah. So when we first we weren't sure. Well, yeah, when we weren't sure how long this was going to be, I was doing a lot of at home workouts, just body weight and push-ups, sit-ups. I kind of dove into the film piece of it too, and did a lot of that. And then once we kind of realized, me and my family and I, that this was going to last a while, we kind of started investing a little more. So we cleared out one side of our garage and we got a home gym. We got the squat rack. We got some dumbbells. So we could really, we knew it was going to be a while, so we couldn't go that long without lifting weights. So,
well, of course not.
Shout out to my parents for that. They sacrificed a lot with that and a lot of money, obviously. So that was a good investment for us. And me and my brother, we have a field like right down the street in our neighborhood. So me and him really kind of attacked that and took advantage of that because it would have been a shame not to. So awesome. a lot of workouts. Me and my little brother just getting after it, just us two. And yeah.
Awesome, man. That sounds key. And that I wondered and listened to a bunch of guys' stories. That's always the first thing I wonder is during that year, like that was like a lost year for everyone. And
yeah.
And some of the heartbreaking stories I got from the seniors last year, man. Oh, dude, it's ridiculous. There's a little fun question for you, Ayden. What professional teams do you root for?
I'm all Boston's fans, all Boston sports. Besides, weirdly enough, football. I don't know why, but when I was a kid, I loved Drew Brees, so I was a Saints. It was like Saints were 1A and Patriots were 1B. I don't know why. I was a huge Drew Brees fan.
Yeah.
Growing up, so I don't know. I've been a Saints fan.
Okay. All right. So you're Boston. Yeah, I agree with you. I'm a Red Sox guy. I love the Bruins too. Football, I'm a Packers guy, obviously. So yeah, that's kind of how I go. I can't argue, dude. I used to argue with everybody about when that Brady Rodgers debate came around, and then last year in the NFC Championship happened.
Yeah, it's really no debate.
Dude, that was rough. There's another fun question for you, Ayden. Who's gonna win the NBA Finals?
The Nets.
And yes, that's tough coming from a Celtics fan.
I know it is, but anyway, it's the truth. I was looking forward to a year where everyone kind of had two superstars, and they had going at it. Now they're making it.
And then here they go.
But I want, if there is one team I think that's going to beat them, it would be the Lakers. Yes. But I don't know if they're going to even get out of this first round right now, so we'll see.
Yeah, nah, I'm a Lakers fan. First person I saw Jordan when I was younger and stuff, but the first person I paid attention to was Kobe, and it was when I was 10 years old. And shoot, man, I was a Lakers fan ever since. But yeah. I don't know, man, because the Suns beating us last night was.
Yeah, and Anthony Davis hurt. I think if they get out of this round, they'll make it to the championship, and then it'll be a legit game. It's just if they can get out of this round.
All right. Chris Paul's got those Suns. Those boys are hungry.
Yeah, Chris Paul's he's that guy.
Last but not least, Ayden, what can we expect from the uber talented Ayden Pereira as his football journey continues?
I mean, we'll see. Hopefully by the end of the summer, I'll kind of, I'll be able to pick a school where I'm gonna go next year, and then, just once I get there, work my tail off. Start as soon as possible, and hopefully make it to the NFL one day. And I got a long road ahead and a lot of hard work to do, but hopefully it all works out.
Well, man, I hope so. As I said, I can't even get enough over the highlights in the game to continue what you're doing. Your arm strength, your pocket presence, the way you're just able to make stuff happen when it breaks down and you got to scramble. Keep doing it, dude. Keep doing what you're doing. And I'm for sure we're gonna see you playing on weekends, Sundays included.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Awesome. 413 Sports Talk would like to thank Ayden Pereira, star quarterback, for coming on the show. Thank you very much, bro. You can come back whenever you want.
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure.
Most definitely.